What's up, guys? It's Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys a strategy guide video today on the GoBoNer strategy. Yeah, it sounds a little weird, I know, but basically golems, bowlers, miners, it's all the ingredients that you need to make a 3-star party at Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11. These are your culprits right here, the blue guy, the other blue guy, it's all good. So how are we going to do this? First, we're going to start out with a Town Hall 10 raid. I'll show you guys that, break it down for you. Then we're going to look at Town Hall 11. Then I'm going to bring to you guys a little bit of community news and some updates on some people that I feel are pertinent and important to share. Not the happiest stuff, but stay tuned for that. I would definitely appreciate your guys' support on this as we get into it. So, starting off with Town Hall 10. We're going to watch Aaron here take on Mark Lynn. So what we're going to watch is the entry. You're going to see 2 golems come down with some wizards to funnel, as well as a minion up north. So there's the general funnel right there. So we've got 2 golems, and what the golems do is they straddle the entry point that you desire. The entry point in this scenario will be in front of this archer tower on this wall segment right here. The goal is to basically target a very major objective, which is going to be an Inferno Tower. The goal is to have the queen or the bowlers be able to take that on the entry. So first you drop the golems, you allow the funnel to develop, you break open the wall, and at that point you drop in your queen, your king, your bowlers, make sure everything goes into that first compartment, and you're going to have 2 poison spells ready for the clan castle troops, as well as a rage spell for your kill squad. Now, once all of that's down, you also want to make sure that a jump spell is going to be down on the junction to lead them into the base a little bit further. So let's watch as that happens. So the golems are here, the wizards are taking care of the funnel. Funnel troops can be whatever, guys. They can be baby dragons, they can be wizards, they can be minions. It really doesn't matter as long as the funnel gets made. Just make sure that you're trying to do it with camp space efficiency in mind, as well as time efficiency. You don't want an archer trying to create a funnel because it's just too damn slow. So here we go. The wall is open. The golems are redirecting at this point. Here goes the bowlers and the king. Everything's going in. Here comes the CC. 2 poison spells are down. There's the rage spell. Now watch things just get destroyed. Rocks are going everywhere. Things are just dying. We've got skeleton traps getting triggered. I'll talk about those in just a moment. We've got the heroes making a good push. The queen is affected by that poison spell as well, and the king will go ahead and use that ability, take her out. Now, once you have done all that you need to do with regards to making sure your hero abilities are used, making sure your poison spell is used, making sure your rage spell is used, your jump spell is down, all of that interior stuff, once it's done, get the miners going. Where do you send them? Send them adjacent to your kill squad entry point, which means next to. You can see that down here. The miners are going, and the goal is to basically create an L-shaped path of remaining buildings left in the base. Your kill squad will actually carve out the quadrant that your miners will go around. It's kind of like a puzzle. So you can see here the queen will take out the Inferno Tower. It goes down, and then she will continue to help take out some high hit point buildings like that CC. She gets a wizard tower, an archer tower, a giant bomb there. So really, really good value there. And notice the miners pushing through right now through this strip of buildings. Heal spells are used for the wizard tower locations. You want to make sure that you're targeting the heals for splash damage, making sure that the miners don't get killed all at once, and that those wizard towers end up just, not even hurting you at all. So that is where you target the heals. He has an extra heal, so he makes sure that he drops that in range of the Inferno Tower, so that those miners eventually take it out. Now, the Inferno Tower does damage really slowly, as long as there's not other incoming damage onto the miners, but now he's got so many miners left over that the 2-point defenses left in this base are going to pose no issue at all. So with that kill squad, there's more benefits than just doing the obvious things like taking out the Inferno Tower and getting the clan castle. You're also able to soften up the inner buildings so that the miners aren't slowed down for a long period of time, perhaps in range of the second Inferno. And also you're able to push in and get traps, like skeleton traps, triggered so that those miners don't slow up on skeleton traps later on in the raid, especially in range of an Inferno Tower. Because those skeleton traps are really the bane of the miners' existence. They take so long to kill that entry with the bowlers and the king, it gets a really deep push because they've got tanking. So it's a really, really effective strategy. Let's switch gears to Town Hall 11 now and look at what a raid might look like for a Town Hall 11 player using more or less the same exact strategy. Now, Caps has identified here that he only needs 1 golem to make a successful funnel. You notice that the army camp up there is a great funnel break, and he's able to get it with a minion, outside of the range of any air targeting defense. So on the bottom, he's able to do the same thing. And unfortunately, he does catch an air mine with the baby dragon, so he doesn't get as great of a funnel as he would like. However, it's good enough. He'll drop the king there to make it whole in just a moment. So you can see here, he's going to enter the left side of this base, the goal being to drop a jump spell between the Eagle Artillery and this the South Inferno Tower. But he gets the golem in, and 10 bowlers are in the camps now because he has the space to do so, because he only had to bring one golem. So rage spell is down. It was a little bit shallow. Would have liked to see that a little bit farther in, but he does get the 2 poison spells down to receive that clan castle. Oh, he's got a second rage that he's dedicated for the entry. And I'm going to pause it real quick because he's used his Grand Warden ability. The reason that I feel that this is important, 2 reasons here. The queen has decided to walk, which means that you're not going to have her help on the baby dragon, so it's going to be up a little bit longer than normal, teeing off on his king, on his bowlers, etc. Once the bowlers push far enough in to trigger giant bombs of any type, you want to make sure that the Grand Warden ability is active so that they're not completely nuked and they're able to stand in those rage spells and just do a ton of damage. So moving on, you can see that he's made sure to use his abilities. Poison spells are down. He's done all he can do in the core. It's time to send the miners now, and he's sent them in a way that's going to protect the queen that's walking around the outside of the base. Notice the spread on them as well. They have nowhere to go but to the Inferno Tower, because the inner core of this base, notice how much was taken out by that kill squad. 5 compartments pretty much reduced to rubble, and the miners are working their way around. Now notice the heal spell placement here, right in front of that wizard tower, but also encompassing the miners on the inner portion of the base. He's able to do double duty with the heal spell. Very, very efficient. He's got 1 left, and notice there's 1 wizard tower left in this base. He's going to be able to tackle that as he approaches it with the miners. Pay attention to the heal placement as well. When you drop your heal spells, you want to make sure that the rear of the spell barely covers where your miners are currently at. That way, it will cover where they're going to be in the future, and you can make much better use of that spell, knowing that the miners are going to be covered the entire time that they're in it, essentially taking no damage. The queen is now backing up these miners, helping them mow through defenses extremely quickly, and due to the sheer amount of miners left up, that Inferno Tower, even though it's level 4, is going to be no match, as the miners will push through the storages very quickly and get into that Inferno Tower to reduce it to rubble. So, very nice raid from Caps here. This was a very clutch one. We will hear more about this one and its ramifications in our video tomorrow. So, switching gears right now to touch base on a few more sad, sentimental type of items, but also very important to me, very important, I hope, to you guys. Let's take a look at Clash Tools. And for those of you that don't know what Clash Tools is, it's a clan management software system that exists on the internet. I'll link to it in the description. Clash.tools, basically. And it's basically a claim system as well as a statistics tracker, clan manager. You can track all your building progress. All of that good stuff is built into this app. I absolutely love it. The developer of this app I've known for quite some time, and he actually took a hiatus quite some time ago, and I hadn't heard from him since. I didn't know what happened. But he sent out this email yesterday that let us in the community know that, hey, you guys might have noticed I've been gone. Well, hey, I've been battling cancer. And I am no stranger to cancer. A lot of people in my family have been affected. I've lost my mother-in-law. I've lost my grandfather just a month ago. My stepdad, I got another grandpa dealing with it right now. We're helping to find treatment for him. So definitely know the devastation that this does to families. And I wanted to bring attention to this. So, this is still at a place where we can help. So he has been officially told that this week he is cancer-free. While it's great news for him and his family, the unfortunate reality is he's needed multiple facial reconstruction surgeries to account for the skin that had to be taken from his nose where the cancer was. So he has basically been offering the Clash Tools software since its inception free of charge. Nothing ever asked from anybody for it. And there are over 5,000 clans using this software, and he is supporting it right now free of charge. So basically, he's wondering if anybody has a spare $5 laying around and feels particularly generous, if they could make a donation to help support him, his family, and most importantly, the software that you guys all know and love. I know us in WHF, We will have a lot of people contributing to this, as well as, you know, myself. I'll be donating more than $5. But I also want to kind of warn you guys real quick, a little bit of a you know, weak stomach warning. If you guys are sensitive to graphic images, please look away. Now I'm going to scroll through some of the stuff that he sent over. So here's his first surgery. Pretty graphic, pretty gruesome, but that's what they do, is they basically take a whole bunch of oh man, it's just, I feel bad for him. Min Pan, you're a trooper, man. Keep up the good fight. You're looking a lot more handsome. Look at that second surgery, he's looking pretty good. He's gonna have some more coming though, guys, and let's do our best to rally and support him if we can and help it at all. So transitioning to yet another piece of news from the community, I was actually informed by one of our clanmates in WHF2 that an ex-clanmate of his and a fellow Clasher and a fellow Seahawk fan, 12 as we like to call ourselves, is suffering from cancer as well. Unfortunately, Koss, the name of the player who is battling, was just given some really bad news, and it does not look like he's going to be with us for much longer. So, Koss, I don't know, I don't have the words to tell you anything really. I just want you to know that I appreciate the fact that you've been able to find some entertainment here on this channel. It humbles me greatly to know that you found it a source of entertainment. I really hope that you're able to rest easy and enjoy your time with your family, and know that all of us in the Clash community support you, are praying for you, and you've got some really tremendous friends in J Lubes and all your other clanmates that were nice enough to rally, send that jersey to you, and I know they have nothing but good thoughts, good vibes, and prayers coming your way, man. So Koss and Min Pen, we love you both. If we could get some support for these guys, we would appreciate that. I know Min Pen has a donation thing set up. If I can find some information on a method to help out the family of Koss, as they will be needing some financial assistance, I'm guessing here in the future, I will try to get that in the description. But check the description for me, guys. Let's rally together and help these guys out. Apologies for the somber tone of the end of this video, but I felt that it was only right to bring awareness, given the platform that I have here on the channel, to some of the the issues that plague us in real life. And again, like I said, cancer is no stranger to my everyday reality, and I was very sad to hear that a couple people that are in our community are struggling with it as well. So I don't have the proper words that could ever make anything okay. But Koss, just know that we're thinking of you, man, and we love you. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. This is Powerbang, and I'm signing out till next time, guys. Take care.